Yo, mic is on now. Finally.
Bro, look at them. Why do they want me? Where's Sasuke?
Where's Sasuke? Alright, there we go. We back. And I muted other streams so I can play a game.
Oh, that really hurt.
Yeah, it'll be fine. Alright. I have like no way to look at chat now.
They're cutting off circulation to her thighs.
What?
Her socks.
And then they made her like thighs thicker in like the new render. If I wait, hold on.
Shut up. Shut up.
Oh, they won't even show it because you have to unlock them. Okay, whatever.
No, our daddy's gone again.
Okay, Chance. Alright, I'll go with Monica. Because you never can go wrong with Monica.
Blink twice if you're being killed hostage.
Turn this up, turn this up.
They said the man that dances to music, oh, it's crazy.
Can you be quiet so I can focus?
First of all, focus on what?
What are you doing?
What?
What are you doing?
I'm trying to focus on
About what?
There's like so much stuff going on in the living room. Oh my god.
What happens in the shit? Oh, hi, Lacey. Bitch.
Mm.
Snap. Oh.
Dog. Trying to get through. I know.
I have to start a new game now. Wait, can you not change it? Okay.
Mission failed.
You suck, bro. Good. Good.
Hey.
Hey. What's my name, by the way?
Doing?
I don't-
Roku remote.
Why are you in here if you're gonna use the TV?
Jans, go in the living room. Just poke my foot.
That's what you get in timeout.
Ayo, Jamari early finally for once.
How do you know?
Cause I have this. I have the. Yeah, like I told you, I couldn't see chat while it's full screen, so I had to do this.
I got scared. Like, how do you know?
No, I had to pull up. I had to pull up chat.
You got so scared.
Nah, me and Jamar just have that like bonded kinship, that like we know where we are and when we are at all times, which is weird, but still. Okay, I'm gonna continue on with the game now.
Zay, bro, you better be in here behaving yourself, alright? Okay? Alright? Because every time I walk in and out, you telling on somebody. Mhm. Go ahead. I'll whoop the shit out of all y'all. Don't touch him.
Bro, I'm trying to stream. I'm trying to stream.
What that mean?
I'm live streaming.
Oh, well, that's the brakes are going live.
Whack.
Y'all ain't hot.
It's like room temperature in here.
You have a long sleeve with a pair of pants on. Trying to punch me.
Okay, I'm gonna start with game now because too many distractions. I see an annoying girl running towards me from the distance, waving her arms in the air like she's totally oblivious to any attention she might draw to herself. I'm gonna actually like do auto because I'm trying to like get through this game as much as possible. Girl Sayori, my neighbor and good friend since we were children. Okay, so it's okay. You know the kind of friend you'll never see yourself make today, but it just kind of works out because you've known each other for so long. We used to walk home to school together on days like this, but starting in high school, we would just oversleep more frequently.
I think you messed up.
I did mess up.
Yeah,
But if she's going to chase after me like this, I almost feel better running away. However, I just sigh and... Okay, hold up. However, I just sigh and idle in front of the crosswalk and let Sayori catch up to me. I overslept again. But I caught you this time. Wait, my name is... My name is still Creame from last stream. From last time I streamed this game. Maybe, but only...
That just says cream.
No, this is Creame. Because there's supposed to be like a accent on the E.
Oh. Cream
Creame. Thanks, Jackson, for telling me, like... Well, for giving me the name. Just Creame.
Why is it
I asked him, like, when he was in the stream, I just asked him for a random name. So yeah, that's what he came up with. And that's what to be going... That's the name we're going to be going with for the rest of this playthrough. Maybe, but only because I decided to stop and wait for you. Oh god, I oh Jesus! I pressed skip on accident. Okay, auto. You're happy... Okay, I'm just skip from that, but whatever. You're happy is really important to me, you know. And you know you're happy now, but I die at the thought of you becoming a NEET in a few years because you're not used to the real world. Me. You trust me, right?
I didn't even say anything.
Don't make me keep worrying about you. Alright, alright. I'll look at a few clubs if it makes you happy. No promises, though. Will you at least promise you'll try a little? Yeah, I guess I'll promise you that. Yay! Why do I let myself get lectured by such a carefree girl? 'Cause she's second best girl. I was gonna say she's best girl, but now she's second best. She was best girl at, like, when I, like, first started playing this game.
Yeah, that was Monica's best girl.
Yes, Monica is best girl. I'm surprised I was, like, too blind to see that.
Blink twice if you're being held hostage.
No. More than that, I'm surprised I even let myself relent to her. I guess seeing her worry so much makes me want to see... Wants to... I can't read! I can read! This is the exact same thing that happened during Delta Rune. I have to read.
Were you dyslexic?
No.
You
Well,
use glasses,
actually...
you old man?
No, I am dyslexic, but I don't need glasses.
Did you wear glasses?
I did, but I kind of, like, not needed them. I guess seeing her worry so much about me makes me want to ease her mind at least a little. Even if she does exaggerate everything inside of her head. Excuse me. The school day is as ordinary as ever, and it's over before I know it. After I pack up my things, I stare blankly at the wall looking for an ounce of motivation. Clubs. Sandwiches. Club sandwiches. Shut up, I can read.
No, you can't. You really can't.
Stop bullying me.
No.
Sarah wants me to check out some clubs. I guess we'll have no... What?
He says, don't think he can't read.
I'm gonna put you in that dog cage in the living room. That's where he's gonna sleep.
The fact that he can fit enough. You bet not going now. No, because all I heard was running. And
He's running straight to the cage. I guess I have no choice but to start with the anime club. Hello? Sayori? Sayori must have come into the classroom while I was spacing out. I look around and realize that I'm the only one left in the classroom. I thought I'd catch you coming out of the classroom, but I saw you just sitting here and spacing out, so I came in. Honestly, you're even worse than me sometimes. I'm impressed. You don't need to wait up for me if it's going to make you late for your own club. Well, I thought you might need some encouragement, so I thought, you know what? Well, that you can come to my club. Sayori, yeah? There's no way I'm going to your club. Well, that's it. Game over, boys. We don't go to literature club, the end. Very unfortunate, but yeah. That's the end of the stream. Goodbye, y'all. No, I'm just kidding. Meanie. Sayori is vice president of the literature club. Not that I was ever aware she had any interest in literature. In fact, I'm 99% sure she only did it because she thought it would be fun to help start a new club. Since she was the... Oh my goodness.
shut up, Chan.
Jump him.
What was she supposed to be doing in the living room?
Watching a video. You gonna stop?
Carry him out.
There he goes.
You're out of here. Get.
Get. Okay. Since you...
I have to let it out of my system.
You already did, like, earlier today.
He comes back from
Don't worry about it, don't worry about it. Since she was the first one to show interest after the one who proposed the club, she inherited the title of vice president. That said, my interest in literature is guaranteed to be even less. Yeah, I'm going to the anime club. What a freaking otaku weeb
Gundam
scrub.
kicks.
Bruh. Come on, please. Wait, let me put my mouse pad up. There we go. Come on, please.
Where did you come from? Why are you in the grass?
Gara doo-doo. Gara's a doo-doo character. No, I'm just kidding. I shouldn't say that. No, he's not. I'm playing.
Good haircut.
He has the most whack haircut in this entire game. Okay. Why do you care so much anyway? Well, I kind of told the club yesterday I would bring in a new member.
Please
Natsuki made cupcakes and everything.
Please don't do voices. Please don't do voices.
I'll just probably like do like normal voices, but do them to just differentiate each other. Literally nobody told him he could be in here except for Dad. But he just stayed chill. You stay chill, okay? I know he's gonna do the opposite. And when we say something, it's not gonna be our fault. Don't make promises you can't keep. I can't tell if Sayori is really that much of an airhead, or if I'm currently reading right now and you're distracting me.
Oh my god.
I'm gonna get clowned on this entire stream talking about I don't know how to read.
How long have you been streaming for now?
I've been streaming for like 16 minutes. I haven't gotten to like actually getting into the I bit my tongue. I didn't get to like me getting into the club yet.
Now he's saying I don't know how to read.
I can't tell if Sayori is really that much of an airhead or if she's so cunning as to have planned this all out. I let out a long sigh. Fine, I'll stop by for a cupcake, okay?
Can I have one?
Make that 2.
I want one too.
4,
Yes, let's go.
5.
Yep, 2.
And thus marks today I sold my soul for a cupcake. He's a bridge.
He's a bridge.
He is bridge.
Bridge is him. I think he
That
broke his
sounds
back.
gross.
I dejectedly follow Sayori across the school and upstairs, a section of the school I rarely visit. Sayori, full of energy, swings open the classroom door.
The bridge.
Bopping music, even though it's pretty much just the same stuff. Everyone, the new member is here.
Yeah.
I told you not to call me a new member. I glanced around the room. Welcome to the Literature Club. It is a pleasure meeting you. Sayori, don't you say it! Don't you say it! Don't you say it! Don't you say it! Don't you say it!
Don't you say it.
See.
Don't you say it.
Actually, no, just say it once and just get it out of your system. Okay. Sayori says nice things about you. Seriously? You brought a boy? Way to kill the atmosphere. Ah, Creame, what a nice surprise. Welcome to the Literature Club.
Crema, no crema.
All words escape me in this situation. This club is full of incredibly cute girls. Well,
Caleb?
2 at least. Monica and Yuri, I don't know about Natsuki. I don't, like, for people that, like, watch this in the future and saying, like, Natsuki's best girl, yeah, y'all gotta leave.
Come on, Chance.
I swear y'all some wackos. What are you looking at? If you want to say something, say it. Sorry. Natsuki. The girl with the sour attitude, whose name is apparently Natsuki, is one I don't recognize. Oh shoot, hold up. Alright, thing has been taken care of. Anyways, her small figure makes her look like her small figure makes her look like a first-year student. She's also the one who made cupcakes, according to Sayori. You can just ignore her when she gets moody. Sayori says that quietly into my ear, then turns back towards the other girls. Anyway, this is Natsuki, always full of energy, and this is Yuri, the smartest in the club. Don't say things like that. Yuri, who appears comparably more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with people like Sayori and Natsuki. Well, it's nice to meet the both of you. And it sounds like you already know Monica, is that right? That's right. It's great to see you again, Creame. Monica smiles sweetly. We know each other. Well, we rarely talked, but we were in the same class last year. Monica was probably the most popular girl in class. Smart, beautiful, athletic, basically completely out of my league. So having her smile at me genuinely feels a little what? You too, Monica. Come sit down, Creme. We made a room for you at the table so you can sit next to me or Monica. I'll get the cupcakes. Hey, I made them. I'll get them. Sorry, I got a little too excited. Then how about I make some tea as well? The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. As Sayori mentioned, it's been widened so that there is one space next to Monica and one space next to Sayori. Natsuki and Yuri walk over to the corner of the room where Natsuki grabbed a wrapped up tray and Yuri opens the closet. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Sayori. Natsuki proudly marches back to the table, tray in hand. Okay, are you ready? Ta-da! Whoa. It's drugs.
I heard drugs.
Someone say drugs.
Oh my god. Bro, I swear, I just said drugs for like a bit, and then like literally all of my brothers walked in. Natsuki lifts the foil off the tray to reveal a dozen white fluffy bags of cocaine, I'm just kidding. Fluffy cupcakes decorated to look like little cats. The whiskers are drawn with icing, and little pieces of chocolate were used to make ears. I had no idea you were so good at baking, Natsuki. Well, you know, huh?
Getting outside playing basketball.
Okay. Let him be outside. They'll come back inside. Well, you know. Just hurry and take one. Sayori grabs one first, then Monica, then I follow. It's delicious. Sayori talks with her mouth full and has already managed to get icing on her face. I turn the cupcake around in my fingers, looking for the best angle to take a bite. Natsuki is quiet. I can't help but notice her sneaking glances in my direction. Is she waiting for me to take a bite? I finally bite down. The icing is sweet and full of flavor. I wonder if she made it herself. This is really good. Thank you, Natsuki. Why are you thanking me? It's not like haven't I heard this somewhere before? Made them for you or anything. But I thought you Yeah, exactly. You technically did make them for us. Well, maybe, but not for, you, dummy. Alright. I give up on Natsuki's weird logic and dismiss the conversation. Yuri returns to the table carrying a tea set. She carefully places a teacup in front of... Wait, who locked the door? Wait,
Who locked the door?
did the door lock?
It did lock.
Who locked it?
I don't know, because I had suckers.
It was a little man.
I did not do it.
Why'd you... Bruh.
Who just locked the door?
Okay, you better get your dog. He's trying to get my Kit Kat.
It's a girl.
I know. I said it. I did not try to.
Give me the fun dip.
No.
Please?
No.
You any more?
No. Bro, there's probably one in the bowl.
There's no one in that bowl. That's like the, I mean, y'all can share. Y'all can, split it, put it in a cup or something. Alright. Back to the game. She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot next to the cupcake tray. You keep a whole tea set in this classroom? Don't worry, the teachers gave us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea really help you enjoy a good book? I guess. Don't let yourself get intimidated. Yuri's just trying to impress you. That's not... Insulted, Yuri looks away. I meant that, I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but at least I enjoy tea. I'm glad. I don't know, but I kinda don't enjoy tea. I'm not a tea person. Caden, do you like tea?
Oh, Arizona green tea.
You don't like green tea?
Arizona green tea. Hey!
Oh, Arizona green tea. Oh. I mean, them tea that you make in, the... Oh, never mind, he's gone. Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. Monica raises an eyebrow, then smiles at me. So, what made you consider the literature club? I was afraid of this question. Honestly, okay, from what I've tasted, I don't drink much tea. From what I've tasted, it's like bitter. Like it's supposed to be like boiled water with like some sort of like aftertaste. And it's kind of like, man, it's kind of off-putting to me. I don't know. Something tells me I shouldn't tell Monica that I was practically dragged here by Sayori.
Tyler, come look at this idiot.
Hold up, hold up, hold up.
Hey, yo, this is my stream now.
Damn, you still
Ow.
Don't worry about what we were doing. You gotta worry about that.
Hi.
Hi.
Get out of here.
Hello.
Oh, y'all gonna take over the stream now?
Yeah.
All right, cool.
Well, I haven't joined any clubs yet, so you already seem really happy here, so
Come here, Chance. Come on.
that's okay. Don't be embarrassed. We'll make sure you feel right at home, okay?
They're gonna go do a thing in the living room. Oh no.
Man, you have huge, yeah. Why are you standing behind me?
Because I'm trying to read.
Go sit down. As president of the Literature Club, it's my duty to make sure the club As president of the Literature Club, it's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone. Monica, I'm surprised. How come you decided to start your own club? You could probably be a board member for any major clubs. Whoever said tea is gross, screw you. Weren't you a leader of the debate club last year? Well, you know, to be honest, you can't steal in politics around the major clubs. It feels like nothing but arguing about the budget and publicity of how to prepare for events. I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it. It occurs to me to get into literature, and I'm feeling that dream. Monica really is a great leader. Yuri also nods in agreement. This is best work. Monica ain't shit. Sayori ain't shit. I'm not surprised there are no more people in the club yet. Oh, I just right there.
Go on now.
What did you do? It must be hard to start a new club, you could put it that way. Not many people are very interested in putting out all the effort to start something brand new. Especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention, like literature. You have to work hard to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile, but it makes school events like the festival that much more important. I'm confident that we can all really grow this club before we graduate. Right, everyone? Yeah, we'll do our best. You know. Shut up. Everyone enthusiastically agrees. Such different girls, all interested in the same goal. Oh, hi. Am I the only one in chat? Damn. That's really tough. Anyway, Monica must have worked really hard to find these three. Maybe that's why they're also delighted about the idea of the new member joining. Though I really don't know if I can keep up with their level of enthusiasm about literature. So, Cream, what kind of things do you like? What are you doing in here? Living room. So, Cream, what kind of things do you like to read? Well, considering how little I've read this past year, I don't really have a good way of answering that. Manga, I'm very quietly to myself like choking. Natsuki's head suddenly picks up. Looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet. Not much of a reader, I guess. Well, that can change. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking after. See, Yuri said smile. Anyway, what about you, Yuri? Well, let's see. Yuri chases the end of her teacup with her finger. No, that's hot. My favorites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. The creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. And feeling good in such a foreign world is equally impressive. Yuri goes on clearly passionate about her reading. She's still so reserved and timid the moment I walked in, but it's obvious by the way her eyes light up and she finds her comfort in a lot of books, not people. But you know, I like a lot of things. Stories with deep psychological elements usually immerse me as well. This is amazing how a writer can so deliberately take advantage of your own life with imagination to completely throw you for a loop. Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror lately. Horror. I read a horror book once. I just really grabbed something I can relate to at the minimal level. At this rate, Yuri might as well be having a conversation with the rock. It's about drive, it's about power. We stay hungry, we devour, put in the work, put in the hours. It takes what's ours. Really, I wouldn't expect that, Yuri. For someone that's just as Yuri, I guess you could say that. But the story makes me think, or it takes me to another world that I really can't put it down. It's real horror. It's often successful at changing the way you look at the world, if only for a brief moment. I hate fish. Fuck you. Oh, why is that? Well, I just... Never mind. That's right, you're reading about confused things, don't you, Nasty? What gives you that idea? You left a piece of scrap paper behind the last club meeting. It looked like you were working on a poem called Don't Say It Out Loud, and give that back. Fine. Your cupcakes, your poems, everything, like you're just as cute as you are. Okay. I'm not cute. That's cute. You write your own poems. I go, I guess sometime. Why do you care? I think that's impressive. Shit. Why don't you share them sometimes? No. That's cute. Burst your eyes. You wouldn't like them. You wouldn't back yet? Where's my phone? Where's my phone? Mom texting. You wouldn't like them. Not very confident writing yet.
They ain't even like that. They don't like you.
They're coming back. Shh, get the fuck out.
Yeah, they don't like you.
I understand how Natsuki feels. Sharing that level of writing makes more than just confidence. It takes more than just confidence. The truest form of writing is writing to oneself. You must be willing to open up your readers, exploring your vulnerabilities, and showing even the deepest reaches of your heart. Do you have writing experience too, Yuri? Maybe show some work. You say, example, I hope Natsuki feel comfortable enough to share hers. I guess it's the same for Yuri. I don't want it to read everyone else's poems.
Hello there. Ah!
Hi.
Hey, I'm back. I'll take it from here.
Now you're good.
It's me.
It's his stream.
It's my turn now.
Yeah, someone has to keep that little munchkin under control.
Give me you fat bitch.
Fat? I have a six pack.
You're Gavin
Flat pack.
You're
Proud of
Sour
it.
You're
Flat
Sour
pack.
Patch Kid. You're Sour Patch Kid.
You're a Sour Patch Kid.
You're a fat pack. I'm sorry. Ow. Ow.
Beat him up, Chance.
Hey, can you open something, please?
In the
I'll
living
open it
room.
for you.
No.
Okay.
In the living room. In the
Well, also-
In the living room. Right now, you move. I'll keep reading. I'll keep. Wait, did you do the poem thing already?
No, not yet.
Okay.
I have an idea, everyone.
Do you have an auto?
No.
Okay.
Next can usually quizzically and Monica. Let's all go home and write a poem of our own. The next time we meet, we all can share them with each other.
Yay!
That way, everyone is even.
Yay! Chance, what are you still doing? Here?
Yeah, let's do it. Yeah,
Let's do it.
let's do it.
Dang, because
Plus, now that we have new members, I think it will help us all get a
Well,
little
then
more
go in there
comfortable with
with
each
him.
other and strengthen the bond of the club. Isn't that right, Cream? Cream.
Cream A.
That was stupid.
Hey.
Monica warmly smiles at
blame
me
Jackson
once
for
again.
the dumb name.
Hold on, there's still one problem. What's that? Now that we're back to the original topic of me joining the club, I've only come forward with what's been on my mind the entire time.
come see this
I never said I would
No,
join this
go
club.
ahead.
Sorry, may have convinced me to stop
No,
by, but I never made
Chance.
any decision. I still have other clubs to look at, and I lose my train of thought. All four girls stare back at me with dejected eyes.
They all know that you didn't come to the club to join in. They all are disappointed in you.
All four still got me dejected eyes, but I'm sorry. I thought.
Shut up, Ken.
Cream you all. I'm defensive against these girls. How am I supposed to make clear decision when it's like this? That is, if writing poems is pressing you to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls. This nigga's not. Ah!
Did you really not see the shadow in front of you? What the fuck?
No, he just noticed this.
He's squeaking.
Okay, I've decided then. I'll join the literature club.
Let's go.
We're busy right now. One by one, the girls' eyes light up. That's not one by one; they all have at the same time. Yes, I'm so happy.
I'm so
sad.
happy.
Sarah wraps around you, jumping up and down. Get off of me, bitch.
Dang. Rude.
Hey. You really did scare me for this moment. But I didn't. What?
No horny.
Why?
Because
You really
we
came,
don't get that point until Act 2.
Okay. If you really came here for the cupcakes, I would be super pissed. And that makes it official. Welcome to the Literature Club.
Hey, yo.
Thanks, I guess. Okay, everyone. I think that we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone remember tonight's assignment. Write a poem to bring to the next meeting so we can all share. What if I don't?
Then you're kicked out. Have they ever considered you, like, kicking you out of the literature club?
I don't think they have.
They're, all 4 of them are too in love with you. Well, maybe. I don't really know. Well, I guess like it takes time.
Cream, I look forward to see how you express yourself.
Ah-ha-ha.
Yeah. Can I really impress the class star Monica with my mediocre writing skills?
Find out next time on the next episode of Dragon
Bet
Ball Z.
not.
Sorry, dang.
I already feel the anxiety welling up inside me. Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit chat as Yuri and Natsuki clean up their food. Fat ass. Hey, Cream, since we're already here, you want to walk home together? No.
Cream A.
No, I don't. I don't want to walk home with you.
Too bad you have no choice.
Yay. COVID?
Yes, COVID.
What?
Hey, yo, what? Hey, yo, what? Yo, what?
It's COVID.
Wait a minute.
Hold on, wait a minute.
Something ain't
right.
With that, the two of us depart the club room and make our way home. The whole way, my mind wanders back and forth between the 4
You done?
girls. Sayori, Natsuki, Yuri, and of course Monica. Ew. Hate you. Hate you too, hate you. Perfect. Waka night and a drink of rum. Will I really be happy spending every day after school in the literature club? Perhaps I have the chance to grow closer to one of these girls. Alright. I'll just need to make the most of my circumstances and I'm sure good fortune will find me. I guess that starts writing a poem tonight.
Let's write some poems.
Yeah, let's write a poem.
Let's write a poem.
Write a poem. How come Monica doesn't pop up? Oh wait, no, she's already on the side. I remember.
No, she's not here yet.
Mhm.
She's not here yet.
Oh. Okay, let's save.
Or just leave an empty slot. We might need them.
For what? And
Yeah,
plus,
you-
we have multiple pages.
Oh yeah, you're right. All right, move. I'll take it from here.
I'm going for Yuri.
Why do you want to go? Why do you want to go for your?
Yes.
Why do you want to go for the
Boss
goth
dude.
chick?
Scar. Damn.
Why did that appeal to Sayori? Hold on now.
Foreshadowing. Nightgown. Oh, God damn it. Grief. What the f-
You keep appealing to Sayori. This is perfect for me.
Horror, yeah, that's it.
You have to pick the more like bigger words,
Unrestrained. This
or
is
like
gonna-
the more
this is
like
gonna appeal-
intellectual words.
This is gonna appear to this is gonna appear to this bitch. Disaster. That's it.
Tenacious.
Tenacious. Okay. Misfortune. Misfortune. Damn it! Broken. That has to be. Okay.
We've got like half Yuri, half Sayori.
I want to play a game.
Just wait, Chance.
He's streaming, just wait.
Unstable. Okay. I feel like that's gonna apply to
Extreme.
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 Extreme. There you go. Okay. Dazzle, vanilla, empty.
Nuts.
Agony.
Happy to
What?
do this.
What?
I thought that was the actual word. I want to say agonizing for death.
Universe.
Get that.
Contamination. Jinx.
I want to do this. Talk to me, boy.
Unrequited.
How does Sayori know a word like that?
That's a bit too big for vocabulary.
Whistle. No, that's probably Netsuki. All these words were probably Netsuki. Oh no, despise might be Yuri.
Yeah.
Yep.
Frightening. That falls into horror.
And then what?
I want to go for less.
Do it. Yeah! Jesus Christ! Calm down. Yeah, baby! Ear rape warning. Alright, move.
Bye, please.
I'll take it from here since you already did the poem.
Alright, take me out.
Hi, buddy.
Now make sure he's in check, please. Get out.
What's up? Nice dance move.
Alright, boys. Main host is back.
I was the main attraction.
Yes, you were. Shout out to my brother for doing like a good portion of like the first thing. Hi again, Creamy. Glad to see you didn't run away on us. Nah, don't worry. I literally have no other place in the story other than to be like in this literature club. This might be a little strange for me, but at least I keep my word. Well, I'm back at the literature club. I was the last to come in, so everyone else is already hanging out. Thanks for keeping your promise, Creamy. I hope this isn't too overwhelming of a commitment for you, making you dive headfirst into literature when you're not accustomed to it. Oh, come on, like he deserves any slack. Siri told me you didn't even want to join any club this year, and last year too. I don't know if you just plan to come here and hang out or what, but if you don't take us seriously, then you won't see the end of it. Natsuki, you certainly have a big mouth for someone who keeps a manga collection in her club room. Natsuki finds herself stuck between saying Monica or manga. Manga is literature! Swiftly defeated, Natsuki plops back into her seat. Yeah, well deserved. Don't worry, guys. Creamy always gives it his best as long as he's having fun. He helps me with busy work even without me asking. Like cooking and cleaning my room. How dependable. Sayori, that's because your room is so messy it's distracting. You almost set your house on fire once. Is that so? You two are really good friends, aren't you? I might be a little jealous. How come? You and Creamy can become good friends too. Sayori. As usual, Sayori seemed oblivious to the weird situation she just put me into. Oh, you even brought something today, you know? Wait, Sayori. Me? Not really. Don't be shy. It's really nothing. What is it? Never mind. Sayori made me sound like a big deal when it's really not. What do I do? I'm sorry, Yuri. I wasn't thinking. I guess that's me. It's up to me to rescue the situation. Hey, don't worry about it. First of all, I wasn't expecting anything in the first place, so any nice gesture from you is a pleasant surprise. It'll make me happy no matter what. Is that so? Yeah, I won't make a big deal out of it if you don't want it to be.
I do.
I swear every time, like, one or two of y'all comes in here, it's always, like, one of y'all, like, cartwheeling in here, the other one's, like, doing handstands walking in here, and the other one follows.
You just make it.
Alright, be gone with me.
What account? Yeah, rats in the quarter ounce. Yeah. 2 accounts. Yeah. I don't know. Woo!
My freaking god.
Walk all night and I drink a rum. Stack banana till the morning come. I said stack banana till the morning come. Eight, 6 foot, 7 foot, 8 foot, punch! 6 foot, 7 foot, 8 foot, punch! Daylight come and me won't go home. Me said that, oh. Ah, my bag. I don't think this has a song. Me won't go home. That, me said. Me said daylight come and me won't go home. You alright? 6 foot, 7 foot, 8 foot, punch! Daylight come and me won't go home. 6 foot, 7 foot, 8 foot, punch! Daylight come and me won't go home.
Okay, both of y'all see yourselves out. Ooh. That includes you too. Go with them. Dang. What y'all doing? Why y'all keep coming back in here? He's like a gatekeeper. Every time y'all come in here, he just beats y'all up.
I didn't even do nothing.
No, you came in here while I'm streaming.
Here. Okay, I'll leave. We're right.
I came out here. Get out of here.
It would be much worse if you have a camera. It would be much
That's very true. I'm so glad I don't have a webcam. Alright. Well, here. Yuri reaches into her bag and pulls out a book. I didn't want you to feel left out, so I picked a book out that I thought you might enjoy. It's a short read, so it should keep your attention even if you don't usually read. And we could, discuss it if you wanted. This is... How is this girl accidentally being so cute? Even if she picked out a book she'd think I'll like, despite me not reading much. Oh, shoot. Yuri, thank you. I'll definitely read this. I enthusiastically take the book. Phew. Well, you can read it at your own pace. I look forward to hearing what you think. Now that everyone's settled in, I expected Monica to kick off some scheduled activities for the club, but that doesn't seem to be the case. Sari and Monica are having a cheery conversation in the corner. Yuri's face was already buried in a book. I can't help but notice her intense expression, like she was waiting for this chance. Meanwhile, Natsuki is rummaging around in the closet. I'm really curious to talk to Yuri a little bit more, but at the same time I will feel bad for distracting her from reading. I catch a glimpse of her book cover. It looks like the same book that she lent to me. More than that, it seems to be on the first few pages. Ah, crap. I think she noticed me looking at her. She sneaks another glance at me and our eyes meet for a split second. But that only makes her hide from her face deeper in the book. Sorry. I was just spacing out. I muttered this, sensing I made her uncomfortable. Oh, it's fine. If I was focused, then I probably wouldn't have noticed it in the first place. But I'm just rereading a bit of this, so... That's the book you gave me, right? Mm-hmm. I wanted to reread some of it. Not for any particular reason. Just curious, how come you have 2 copies of the same book? Well, when I stopped at the bookstore yesterday... that's not what I meant. I mean, I just happened to buy 2 of them. I see. There's something fairly obvious that Yuri isn't telling me, but I decided to let it go. I'll definitely start reading it soon. I'm glad to hear. Once it starts to pick up, you might have a hard time putting it down. It's a very engaging and relatable story. Is that so? What's it about anyway? Well, Yuri closes the book and scans her eyes over the back. The book is titled Portrait of Markov. There's an ominous-looking eye symbol on the front cover. Alright. I just wanted to make sure I don't actually give anything away. Basically, it's about this girl in high school who moves in with her long-lost younger sibling. Or younger sister, but same thing. But as soon as she does, her life gets really strange. She gets targeted by these people who escape from a human experiment prison. And while her life is in danger, she needs to desperately choose who to trust. No matter what she does, she ends up destroying most of her relationships, and her life starts to fall apart. That's kind of dark, isn't it? Yuri made it sound like it was going to be a nice story, but then the dark turn came from nowhere. Yuri gently giggles all of a sudden. Are you not a fan of that sort of thing, Creamy? No, it's not that. I mean, I can definitely enjoy these kind of stories, so don't worry. I hope so. Yeah, I totally forgot that Yuri is into those things. She's so silent and reclusive on the outside, but her mind's to be completely different. It's just that those kinds of stories, they challenge you to look at life from a strange new perspective. When horrible things happen, not because someone wants to be evil, but because they have their own goals, their own philosophy that they believe in. Then suddenly, when you thought you related to the protagonist, they're made to be out. Wait. Yeah. They're made out to be the naive one for letting the one-sided mortal interfere with the villain's plans. I'm rambling again, aren't I? Not again. I'm sorry. Hey, don't apologize. I haven't lost interest or anything. Well, I guess it's alright then. But if I feel like I should let you know that I have this problem, when I let things like books and writing fill my thoughts, I kind of forget to pay attention to other people. So I'm sorry if I end up saying something strange. And please stop me if I'm talking too much. I really don't think you need to worry. That just means you're passionate about reading. The least I can do is listen. It's a literature club after all. That's true. In fact, I might as well get started reading, right? You don't have to. What are you saying? Just a moment ago you said you were looking forward to it. Let me just get the book. I quickly retrieved the book that I had put into my bag. Alright. It's... Alright, it's fine if I sit here, right? I slip into the seat next to Yuri's. Yeah. Are you sure? You seem a little apprehensive. I'm sorry. It's not that I don't want to. It's just something I'm not very used to. That is, reading in company with someone. I see. Well, just tell me if I end up distracting you or anything. Alright. I open the book and start the prologue. I soon understand what Yuri means about reading in company. It's as if I feel her presence over my shoulder as I read. It's not a particularly bad thing. Maybe a little distracting, but the feeling is somewhat confronting, or comforting, my bad. Yuri is in the corner of my eye. I realize that she's not actually looking at her own book. I glance over. It looks like she's reading from my book instead. Sorry, I was just... Yuri, you really apologize a lot, don't you? I do. I don't really mean to... Sorry. I mean... Here, this should work, right? I slide my desk up until it's up against Yuri's, then hold my book more between the two of them. I suppose so. Yuri timidly closes her own copy. Once we lean in a little bit, our shoulders are almost touching. It feels like my left arm is in the way, so I instead use my right hand to hold the book open. I guess that makes it kind of difficult to turn the page. Here. Oh. Shit, sorry. Yuri takes her left arm and holds the left side of the book between her thumb and her forefinger. I do the same thing with my right arm on the right side of the book. That way, I turn the page and Yuri slides it under her thumb and flips it to her side. But in holding it like this, we're huddled even closer together than before. It's actually kind of distracting me. As if I can feel the warmth of Yuri's face as she's in the corner of my vision. Are you ready? Huh? To turn the page. Sorry. I think I got a little bit distracted for a second. I glance over at Yuri's face again and our eyes meet. I don't know how to be able to keep up with her. That's okay. You're not as used to reading, right? I don't mind being patient if it takes you a bit longer. It's probably the least I can do, since you've been so patient with me. Yeah, thanks. We continue reading. Yuri no longer asks me if I'm ready to turn the page. Instead, I just assume that she's finished with the page before me, so I turn a bit of my own volition. I hope that's the word. We continue the first chapter in silence. Even so, turning each page almost feels like an intimate exchange. My thumb gently letting go of the page, letting it flutter over to her side as she catches it under her own thumb. Hey Yuri, this might be a silly thought, but the main character kind of reminds me of you a little bit. You think so? How does she? Well, I guess she's more blunt in a lot of ways. But she's also second guesses all the things that she says and does. Like she's afraid that she'll do something wrong. It's not like I can see into your head or anything. but it kind of reminisce of some of your mannerisms. I can read words. I see. Oh, cool CGI over. Man, okay. Yuri remained silent for a moment. But, Creamy, that's probably a terrible thing to have in common with her. That's so embarrassing that you think that. Wait, I didn't mean it in a bad way or anything. Sorry, I didn't know you were self-conscious about that sort of thing. I guess I meant more that it's kind of cute. What are you saying all of a sudden? Oh my god! Monica came in and cock-blocked. But it's fine. It's totally fine. Okay, everyone. I think it's about time we share poems today with each other. We might not have enough time if we wait too long. Yuri exhales, spared from finishing her thought. Is that alright, Yuri? You look kind of down. I'm sorry if you haven't been looking forward to this. It's fine. Yuri releases her hand from the book, causing it to close on top of my thumb. Alright, I guess I'll do some more reading tonight. Or would you prefer I only read it with you? I guess I don't have too much of a preference either way. In that case, I'll read a little more tonight. It'll be more fun to read with you after it picks up a bit, you know? That's good reasoning. In that case, feel free to finish the first 2 chapters in your own time. Alright. I stand up. I make a mental note of where I left off in the book, then slip in it. Wait. Why? You don't have like a bookmark or nothing? Like put a pencil in between the page you stopped on? Come on now. Make a mental note of where you left off. I mean, I know it helps, but like, come on. By the way, did you remember to write a poem last night? Yeah. My relaxation ends. I can't believe I agreed to do something so embarrassing. I couldn't really find much inspiration since I've never really done this before. Well, now that everyone's ready, why don't you find someone to share with? I can't wait! Sayori and Monica enthusiastically pull out their poems. Sayori is on a wrinkled sheet of loose leaf torn from a spiral notebook. On the other hand, Monica wrote hers in a composition notebook. I can already see Monica's pristine handwriting from where I sit. Natsuki and Yuri I can read words, I swear! Comply as well, reaching into their bags. I do the same myself. Who should I show? Oh, I get to choose now. Yuri, boom. I would have chosen Monica first, but let's just do Yuri because like her whole like poem thing mostly does like to her. Yuri seems the most experienced, so I should start with her. I can trust her opinion to be fair. As Yuri reads the poem, I notice her eyes lighten. Exceptional. Huh? What was that? Did I say that out loud? Yuri first covers her mouth, but then ends up covering her whole face. He's going to hate me. You really didn't do anything wrong, Yuri. I guess you're right. What am I getting so nervous for? Yuri takes a breath. So, what kind of writing experience do you have? Your use of imagery and metaphors indicate you've written a lot of poetry before. Really? Well, that's a huge compliment coming from you. That's actually my first time, really. Huh? Yuri stares at me blankly, then looks at my poem again. Well, I know that. I just meant, Yuri trails off, unable to find an excuse. She traces her finger along the words of the poem as if breaking it down more thoroughly. Yeah. Okay. This is the reason I was able to tell. It's that there are specific writing habits that are usually typical of new writers. And having been through that myself, I kind of learned to pick up on them. I think the most notable thing I recognize in new writers is that they try to make their style more deliberate. In other words, they tend to pick a writing style separate from the topic matter, as they form fit the two together. The end result is that both the style and the expressiveness are weakened. Once Yuri finds her train of thought, it's as if her demeanor totally changes. Her stammering is completely gone and she sounds like an expert. Man, I wish I was that much of an expert when it came to like me talking about writing, because all I can do is freaking stutter and stammer. Like, if I'm talking about like something I've written before, and yes, I do write. Like, that's like one thing people like don't know about me as much, is that I write. Like, if y'all on the Discord server, like I write some stuff. Now, I've been writing ever since like first year of high school. So I've been writing for like a good like 4.5 years. Huh?
Can I have this?
Yes, go ahead. Of course, that's not something you can be blamed for. There are so many different skills and techniques that go into writing even a simple poem. Not just finding them and building them, but getting them to work together is probably the most challenging part. It might take you some time, but it all comes with practice and learning by example and trying new things. I also hope that everyone else in the club gives you valuable feedback. Natsuki can be a little biased though. Biased how? Well, never mind. I shouldn't be talking about people like that. See? Yes, same. Like, I literally cannot talk about, like, some writings that I do without, like, stuttering and stammering, like, hard. Like, really, really hard. Okay. Sorry. It's fine. I'm not sure if Yuri's apologizing to herself, to me, or Natsuki. Do you mind if I read your poem? Please do. I love to share my thought process behind it. Yuri smiles dreamily as if it's a rare opportunity for her. Which itself is kind of funny. After all, isn't it supposed to be a literature club? Okay, this one's like a short one. Oh, I wish I knew how to read cursive. Like, I don't know how to read much cursive, much less write cursive. Okay, I'm gonna just try my best to just to read this cursive. Ghost under the light. Okay, I already give up. The tendrils of my hair illuminate beneath the amber glow. Actually, hold on. I'm actually gonna I'm gonna Google it. I'm gonna Google Yuri's first poem, and hopefully I'll be able to read it without doing it reading it slow. Just give me a second as I pull up the fandom wiki. Yuri's 5'5"? Bruh, how am I literally the same size as Yuri? That's besides the point. I'm gonna go and find her poem now. Okay, I found it. Ghost under the light. The tendrils of my hair illuminate beneath the amber glow, bathing. It must be this one. The last remaining streetlight to have withstood the test of time. The last year to be frick off, Best Buy ads. I'm trying to read. The last yet to be replaced by the sickening blue-green of the future. I bathe, calm, breathing air into the present but living in the past. The light flickers. I flicker back. It was short. It was short, but I liked it. I'm sorry I have such terrible... No, it's not terrible handwriting. I just suck at reading cursive. What? I wasn't thinking that at all. But it took you a long time to... Again, I do not know how to read cursive that well. I don't even know how to write in cursive. Well, I don't read script very often. I actually think your handwriting is pretty. That's a relief. Also, I liked the poem. Even though it was short, it was really descriptive. It wasn't too short. I usually write longer poems. Not at all. Excuse me. I'm really glad you liked it. I'll be honest. Since this is our first time sharing, I wanted to write something a little more mild. Something easy to digest, I suppose. Are you into ghost theory? Actually, the story isn't about a ghost at all, Creamy. Really? I must have totally missed the point. Well, I suppose you did only glance over it after all. But remember, the poem only often expresses their own thoughts, feelings, and experiences in their work. They usually do more than just tell a simple story or paint a picture. In this case, perhaps the subject of the poem is only being symbolically compared to a ghost, lingering in her last remaining place of comfort, unable to let go of the past, and soon to be left with nothing. That's a lot more solemn, putting it that way. I hadn't even thought of that. That's impressive. It's nothing really. Yours was too impressive. Yours was impressive too, so... Nah, if anything, I could probably learn a thing or two from you. You think so? Yeah, of course. You know, I was really nervous about doing all of this, but in the end, I enjoyed it. I'm going to keep doing my best for you, Creamy. Me too. Okay, that's her thing done. Monica next. Hi, Creamy. Having a good time so far? Yeah. Good. Glad to hear it. By the way, since you're new and everything, if you ever have any suggestions for the club, like new activities or things we can do better, I'm always listening. Don't be afraid to bring things up, okay? Alright, I'll keep that in mind. Of course I'll be afraid to bring things up. That's actually kind of true. Like, I'll be sure to keep this in mind and say stuff to you and then never do it. That's literally me by heart. I'm much better off just going with the flow until I'm more settled in. Anyway, want to share your poem with me? It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to. Don't worry, Creamy. We're all a little embarrassed today, you know? But it's that sort of barrier that we'll all learn to get past soon. Yeah, that's true. I hand Monica my poem. Great job, Creamy. I was going ooh in my head while reading it. It's really metaphorical. I'm not sure why, but I didn't expect you to go for something so deep. I guess I underestimated you. It's easiest for me to keep everyone's expectations low. That way, it always counts when I put in some effort. That's not very fair. Well, I guess it worked anyway. You know that Yuri likes this kind of writing, right? Writing that's full of imagery and symbolism. Unlike Sayori, who likes simple and direct words to describe happiness and sadness, Yuri likes it when readers are left to derive their own meaning out of it. It's very challenging to write poems like that effectively, both allowing people to get something out of just by feel, or letting them deeply analyze all of the nauseous nuance. I think that was a word, I don't know. Wait, let me see. Okay, nuances. Okay, I was right. Okay, reading it. I was right reading it the second time. It can take years of practice, which I'm assuming Yuri has at this point. I never really asked though. I'm sure I'm nowhere near her level yet. Don't worry so much about that. You do your own thing. Just keep exploring and learn by trying new things. I'm sure I'll end up trying different things a lot. It could take a while before I feel comfortable doing this. That's okay. I love to see. I love to see you try new things. That's the best way to. That's the best way to find the kind of style that suits you. Everyone else might be a little bit biased towards their own kind of styles, but I'll always have find what suits you the most. So don't force yourself into writing the way everyone else wants you to write. It's not like you have to worry about impressing them or anything. I mean, you'd think that, but that's kind of the point of the game, you know? Or at least in this half. Anyway, do you want to read my poem now? Don't worry, I'm not very good. You sound pretty confident for someone who claims to not be very good. Well, that's because I have to sound confident. It doesn't mean I'll always feel confident, you know? I see. Well, let's read it then. I'm surprised all of this isn't written in cursive.
It's about traffic. It's about power. You sing hungry.
I was hearing that in the living room and I was trying not to laugh. What?
The game.
It's about drive. It's about power. You sing hungry. You do power. Put in the work. Put in the hours. And take what's out the
What's my name?
rock.
Caleb Parker.
Stone. Joshua. What they gonna get though? Defamation. Education.
Y'all done?
If they want to be for the
Hey.
license.
Tank. You're Tank Parker. You're Tank Parker.
I know I'm Tank Parker.
Tank
Now leave.
Parker. Go get him, James. I'm just trying to. I'm just trying to.
Honestly, y'all are doing so well for like the past like 15 minutes.
Hey.
That felt like an hour.
Hey, you feeling an hour?
It did feel like
Hey.
an hour.
Can I play one Nintendo Switch?
Because the Joy-Cons are trash. Yeah, I can't afford new ones.
Why don't you just ask more for Christmas?
That's the plan. Yeah, Santa Claus will money.
I thought you were like asking for like an Oculus.
I am.
So you trying to ask for that and more Joy-Cons?
You only gonna get one of them.
Yeah, you're pretty. You probably only get like one
My mom
expensive
has
gift and
Oculus
then
already, I
that's it.
saw it.
What you snooping?
Yeah.
It ain't even December yet. How you snooping, bro?
It ain't even been Thanksgiving yet. You just going around sneaking.
Well, I mean, to be fair, I already have like Christmas. I already have like one Christmas gift.
Same. They're going
I
around.
will get some.
They gonna take your face off. They
Nope.
gonna rob you. They gonna take your face off.
One drive, one power. We stay hungry. We
Put
do
the power, put the work, put the hours, and text what's out.
All right, y'all move.
You really like go and go.
All right, I'm gonna continue with this. This is like a longer poem now.
Be ashamed if someone pressed the power button on your PC. Can I help you?
The fact that he had to sit up for that.
It was like, okay.
What are you doing?
Hole in wall. It couldn't have been me. See the direction. The sparkle protrudes. Okay. A noisy neighbor, an angry boyfriend. I'll never know. I wasn't home. I peer inside for a clue. No, I can't see. I reel, blind, like a film left out in the sun. But it's too late. Word I do not know. Already scorched with a permanent copy of the meaningless image. It's just a little hole. It wasn't too bright. It was too deep. Stretching forever into everything. A hole of infinite choices. I realize now that I wasn't looking in. I was looking out. And he, on the other side, was looking in. This is mad foreshadowing for a poem that's literally in Act 1. That is really foreshadowing.
Don't bother him.
So, what do you think? It's very freeform if that's what you call it. Sorry, I'm not really the right person to ask for feedback. It's okay.
My culture begging and strange. I changed the game. So what's my mother's sucking name? Rah! What they gonna get them? Ow, I die bone.
I hate that I'm just like I'm no longer thinking of anything other than that rock rap now. I have that stuck in my head now. And like every time I think of it, I like laugh internally.
How can the fast
Shut up!
son of a whore got
What?
Forgot spot in the middle of the Caribbean.
Wait, is there more to that rap?
Came from his cousin committed suicide.
You thought that was it?
Yeah, I thought that was it.
Yeah, that's the only thing people know from it. That's why.
I'm singing Hamilton right now. I don't know what y'all talking about.
I don't remember it from Hamilton.
What's his name, man? Alexander Hamilton.
Yeah.
My name is Alexander Hamilton. And there's a million things I haven't done.
But you just watching that
wait.
song?
Just, huh?
You just watched that?
No, I just remember it. I was watching House in the Bridge and it reminded me of it.
Yeah, I heard y'all was watching that in the living room,
I was.
which is funny because that's where you guys should be right now. How weird, bro. I say that as I'm playing this game on a stream right now.
Yeah, we weird. We weird.
Yeah, it would have been so bad if you had a webcam. What are you doing? I'm gonna get you a webcam.
You're the spender.
Sounds good. While you're at it, can you give me like the OLED switch, please?
You're panda. You got a panda. It is panda.
Amber Bear.
Pamba Bear.
Bro.
Squid Pamber.
It's octopus panda.
Amber Bear.
Panda puss. Wait, no. I don't like that. I don't like that. No. I don't like that.
You're the octopus.
No chance.
Octopus.
Get a chance.
No, I give up. I'm gonna go back to reading now. Yeah.
Chance. Let him have it.
Let me have it. I don't have it.
You're the baby. Give it the baby.
Do it, Chance.
Give me Beecher. Give me Beecher, boss.
That is, a lot of poems have been putting emphasis on the timing between words and lines. When performed out loud, it can be really powerful.
What's your name, man?
Alexander Hamilton.
What give it?
Yeah, you can.
Continue, sir.
That's
I don't even think I can continue. Y'all too distracting.
We not.
What was the inspiration behind this one? Well, I'm not sure I'm not sure if I know how to put it. I guess you could say that I had some kind of epiphany recently. It's been influencing my poems a bit. Yeah, this is omega foreshadowing. An epiphany? Yeah, something like that. I'm kind of nervous to talk about deep stuff like that because it's kind of coming on strongly. Maybe after everyone is better friends with each other. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes when you're writing a poem or a story, your brain gets too fixated on a specific point. If you try so hard to make it perfect, then you'll never make any progress. Just force yourself to get something down on paper and tidy up later.
We don't care about Monica. Give us your.
Another way to think about it is this. If you keep your pen in the same spot for too long, you'll just get a big dark puddle of ink. I don't know what type of pen you're using. I don't use pens. I just use pencils. So just move your hand and go with the flow. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Okay, we're doing Sayori next. Like, that's a no-brainer, because I refuse to do it. I refuse to pick Natsuki over Sayori. This is a good poem, Creamy. Are you sure it's your first time? Of course. It's not that good. Am I the kind of guy who would be writing poems in his spare time? I guess you're right. But that's why it impressed me. Well, to be honest, I was afraid that you wouldn't do it seriously, or that you wouldn't write one at all. I'm really happy that you wrote one. It just reminds me of how you're really a part of the club now. Not to mention the fact that I'm standing in front of you in the club room. Well, of course. I'm not really into it yet, but that doesn't mean I'll break my promise. See? It's like I said before, Creamy. Deep down, you're not selfish at all, you know? Trying new things like this for other people. That's something that only really good people do. Thanks, Sayori. I'm not sure if Sayori sees the full pictures of my motive here. Then again, I can't deny that she's part of the reason I joined. Knowing how much this means to her and all. Yeah. And I'm gonna make sure you have lots of fun here, okay? That will be my way of thanking you. Alright. I'm gonna hold you on that then. Yay! Now you'll read my poem too, right? Don't worry. I'm really bad at this. We'll see about that.
You won't get off, you little baby,
I'm not a baby.
little baby child,
Did you want to just call me?
baby child. No, no, you are not getting this. Friend.
No, oh no. No, buddy.
Hey, Baba Grill, how you doing? Alright, read.
Stop, James.
Okay. Dear sunshine, the way you glow through my blinds in the morning, it makes me feel like you missed me, kissing my forehead to help me out of bed, make me rub the sleepy from my eyes. Are you asking me to come out and play? Are you trusting me to wish away a rainy day? I look above, the sky is blue. It's a secret, but I trust you too. If it wasn't for you, I could sleep forever, but I'm not mad. I want breakfast.
Me too.
I like breakfast.
Beg.
Breakfast. This is just a guess, but did you wait until this morning to write this? No, just a little bit. You can't answer just a little bit to an yes or no question. I forgot to do it last night. Well, it lets me feel a little bit better about myself. Don't be mean. I still tried my best. Huh, yeah. I didn't mean to say it was a bad poem. It just came out nice. Or, how should I put it? It sounds just like you. Really? Yeah. Especially that last line. I made eggs and toast. Even though you were late to school. It's bad to skip breakfast. I get all cranky. Well, I guess there's no point in arguing. Anyway, thanks for showing me. This was so much fun. Monica's the best. Yeah. But next time, I won't forget. And I'm gonna write the best poem ever. Well, I guess I look forward to it. Can I skip this one? Can I just, like, go home now?
No, you shan't.
I can't?
Nope. Why are you licking me?
And I'm waiting to play a game.
It's gonna be streaming for like another hour or so.
I want to play a game.
But you just gonna have to wait.
I'm still waiting.
Yeah, wait a little bit more.
Yeah.
Mommy told you to bring your game, but you ain't listen. So that's on you.
Yeah, don't give a Switch Lite.
You and poopy.
Hurt your feelings.
How are you feeling now, Caleb?
Yeah, I'm gonna hurt you. Stop trying to lick me.
Gross. Caden has germs. He didn't shower today.
Ew.
I showered this morning.
Oh, you got licked already? First.
Stop looking at my t-shirt. This is my favorite shirt. That's a lie. I just like this shirt.
This is the plain red shirt.
Exactly.
I know that hurt.
James.
A little masochist.
What you want, boy?
Stop.
Oh shoot, Ken's in the chat.
Kenneth. Kenneth.
Kenneth.
Kenneth boy.
Kenny boy.
Stop it.
He said he asked who was with me. These are my brothers.
I can.
All of them.
I can.
Heyo.
Hime, if you're not gonna take this club seriously, then go home. Well, dang! Like, this is like the first few pieces of dialogue I'm getting, and she just says, "You garbage. Go home." What?
Hey, yo, check the fit.
You like something out of RoboCop. Harsh. What? You expect me to believe that you actually put effort into this? Do you think I'm stupid? I'm not a writer. Maybe it's not very good, but yeah, I did put in effort. We all start somewhere, right? If you're still proud of the first poem you ever wrote, then I like to read it. Painful to think about? Fine. Well, sorry. You'll get better anyway. I tell you what to improve, but you're better off just trying again.
What do you mean?
Fair enough.
I'm growing.
Well, to each other. Wait, to each their own, I guess. Anyway, I guess I have to share mine now. Knowing you'll probably think it's stupid. Bro, why did this sound like some out of a Fisher Price toy? Like, listen to this. It's supposed to be cute. Okay. Eagles can fly. Monkeys can climb. Crickets can leap. Horses can race. Owls can seek. Cheetahs can run. Eagles can fly. People can try. But that's about it. Yeah. I told you that you weren't gonna like it. I like it. What?
What is Shukaku doing here?
Just be honest. I am. Why are you so convinced that I wouldn't like it? Well, because everyone in high school thinks that writing has to be all sophisticated and stuff. So people don't even take my writing seriously. But isn't the point of poems for people to express themselves? Your writing style wouldn't make your message any less valid. Yes, exactly. I like when it's easy to read, but it hits you hard. Like in this poem. Seeing everyone around you do great things can be really disheartening. So I decide to write about it. Yeah, I understand. But the other nice thing is that simple writing is that it puts more weight on the wordplay. Like I set up for a rhyme at the end, but then it fall flat on purpose. It helps bring out the feeling in the last line. So you did. I guess more went into it than I realized. That's what it means to be a pro. That burp tastes like bananas.
I wonder why.
Banamba. I'm glad you learned something. Didn't expect that from the youngest one here, did you? Wait, aren't you all 18? How was she like the youngest?
Probably in months.
That's true, probably in months, yeah. Yeah, guess not. I decided to humor her with that last comment. I don't really care how old everyone is, but if Natsuki is feeling proud, then I won't take that away from her. Phew. I guess that's everyone. I glanced around the room. That was a little more stressful than I anticipated. It's as if everyone is judging me for my mediocre writing abilities. Even if they're just being nice, there's no way my poems can stand up to theirs. This is a literature club after all. I sigh. I guess that's what I ended up getting myself into.
I have an ice cream.
That's a Dorito. I have an ice cream. He's holding a half-eaten Dorito.
It tastes like ice cream.
Bro, if there's like Doritos that taste like ice cream, I'm on that day one.
I'll check the fit.
Still kind of garbage. It don't match. Like none of the colors, all the colors don't match. Anyways, across the room, Sayori and Monica are happily chatting. My eyes land on Yuri and Natsuki. They gingerly exchange sheets of paper, sharing their respective poems. As they read in tandem, I watch each of their expressions change. Natsuki's eyebrows furrow in frustration. Meanwhile, Yuri smiles sadly. What's with this language? Eh? Did you say something? Oh, it's nothing. Natsuki dismissively returns the poem to her desk with one hand. I guess you can say it's fancy. Thanks. Yours is cute. Cute? Did you completely miss the symbolism or something? It's clear about the feeling of giving up. How can that be cute? I know that. I just meant the language, I guess. I was trying to say something nice. Eh? You mean you have to try that hard to come up with something nice to say? Thanks, but I really didn't but it really didn't come out nice at all.
Stop thinking of it.
Well, I do have a couple suggestions.
She tried her best.
If I was looking for suggestions, I would have asked someone who actually liked it.
Shut up.
Which people did, by the way. Sayori liked it, and Creamy did too. No, I didn't. So based on that, I gladly give you some suggestions on my own. First of all, excuse me, I appreciate the offer, but I spent a long time establishing my writing style. I don't expect to change anytime soon, unless of course I come across something particularly inspiring, which I haven't yet. And Creamy liked my poem too, you know. He even I heard it for a split second. I heard it for a split second.
I know, that's why I turned it off.
They gonna rob you. They gonna take your face off. They gonna rob you. They gonna take your face off. Who? It's about drive. It's about power.
Kilo? Kilo, lights were too cold.
Y'all done? Can I read, please?
Wait, it's not. It has been 45 seconds.
Hey, I'm letting you read.
Come on, come here, Chan. What's wrong?
Okay, I'm gonna go back to this now. He even told me he was impressed by it.
No, I didn't.
Natsuki suddenly... Wait, we didn't? I don't even remember at this point. It was a long time ago. Natsuki suddenly stands up. Oh? I didn't realize you were so invested in trying to impress our new member, Yuri.
I want to.
That's not what I... Ugh. You're just... Yuri stands up as well. Maybe you're just jealous that Creamy appreciates my advice more than he appreciates yours. Huh? And how do you know he appreciates my advice more? Are you that full of yourself? No. If I was full of myself, I would deliberately go out of my way to make everything I do overly cutesy. Ugh! Is everyone okay?
What's going on?
Nothing.
Well, you know what? I wasn't the one whose boobs magically grew a size bigger as soon as Creamy started showing up. Natsuki. Natsuki, that's a little... This doesn't involve you. I don't like fighting, guys.
I do.
I like violence.
I will
Suddenly,
punish all of you.
both girls turned towards me as if they just noticed I was standing there. Creamy, she's just trying to make me look bad. That's not true. She started it. If she could get over herself and learn to appreciate that simple writing is more effective, then this wouldn't have happened in the first place. What's the point in making all your poems all convoluted for no reason? The meaning should jump out to the reader, not force them to have to figure it out. Help me explain that to her, Creamy. Wait, there's a reason why we have so many deep and expressive words in our language. It's the only way to convey complex feelings and meaning that are meeting the most effectively. Avoiding them is not only unnecessarily limiting yourself, it's also a waste. You understand that, right, Creamy?
No.
Well,
No, I don't.
how did I get dragged to this in the first place? It's not like I know anything about writing, but whoever I agree with, they're probably going to think more highly of me. So of course, that's going to be... we have to choose. My options are Natsuki, Yuri,
Yuri.
or
Yuri.
ask Sayori for help.
Yuri.
I'd rather hear answers
Yuri.
that aren't based off of horny.
Yuri.
Help me, Sayori. Natsuki. Natsuki glares at me, drawing up any words I had in my mouth. So instead I turn to Yuri. Yuri. But Yuri's expression is so defenseless that I can't bring myself to say anything to her. Sayori! Eh? Yeah? Everyone's fighting is making Sayori uncomfortable. How can the two of you keep fighting when you don't know you're making your friend feel like this? Krime, well, that's her problem. This isn't about her. I agree. It's unfair to others to interject their own feelings into our conflict. That's what y'all did to me. Like, what? How are y'all just realizing this?
Y'all want some BS right now?
Yeah, unless Sayori wants to tell Yuri what a stuck-up jerk she's being. She would never. It's your... It's your immaturity that makes her upset in the first place. Excuse me? Are you listening to yourself? This is exactly why... Exactly, nobody likes... Stop. Natsuki, Yuri. You guys are my friends. I just want to make everyone get along and be happy.
No, we're not.
My friends are wonderful people, and I love them because of their differences. Natsuki's poems, they're amazing because they give you so many feelings with just a few words. And Yuri's poems are amazing because they paint beautiful pictures in your head. Everyone's so talented. So why are we fighting? Because, well, also, Natsuki's cute and there's nothing wrong with that. And Yuri's boobs are the same as they've always been. Big and beautiful. Say it louder for the people in the back.
Big.
Beautiful.
Can I help you, sir?
James.
Sayori.
I ain't do nothing.
Sayori stands triumphantly. Monica stands behind her with a bewildered expression. I'll make some tea.
Alright, check the fit.
Are you from freaking Black Butler?
Yes. Literally.
Black Butler Naruto edition.
Also
Yuri
the
rush-
black.
Yeah. Funny. Yuri rushes off. Natsuki sits down with a blank expression on her face, staring at nothing. So, this is why Sayori's vice president.
So it's time for 30 minutes.
I whisper to Monica. She nods in return. To be honest, I might come off as a good leader, but I can organize things, but I'm not very good with people. I couldn't even bring myself to interject. As president, it's kind of embarrassing of me. Nah, it's not like I can blame you. I wasn't able to say anything either. Well, I guess that means Sayori's amazing in her own ways, isn't she? You could say that. She might be an airhead, but sometimes it's really suspicious that she knows exactly what she's doing. I see. Take good care of her, okay? I would hate to see her getting hurt. Anyways,
You have to clear this right now.
that makes two of us. You can count on me. Monica smiles sweetly at me, causing my stomach to knot. Such a genuine person really does make a good president, regardless of what she says. If only I can get the chance to talk to her a little more. If only the game allowed that. Okay, everyone. It's just about time for us to leave. How do you all feel about sharing poems? It was a lot of fun. Well, I'd say it was worth it. It was alright. Well, mostly. Krime, how about you? Yeah, I'd say the same. It was a neat thing to talk about with everyone.
Wait.
Awesome. What?
No. He was sitting like this. Just bobbing his head to it. You alright, James? I mean, y'all made the boy
Not only to make it worse, it's a SpongeBob version.
Plank it over again? I hate you.
bruh. Hey, chill. Ah! Ah! Stop. 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 Chill. Alright, move so I can end the stream. I'm almost done. In that case, we'll do the same tomorrow.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
And maybe you'll learn something from your friends too.
Oh yeah, baby. Oh yeah.
So your poems will turn out even better.
Oh yeah.
I think to myself,
Alright.
that I did learn a little bit more about the kind of poem everyone likes. With any luck, that means I can at least do a better job at impressing those I want to impress. I nod to myself with newfound determination. Creamy, ready to walk home? Sure, let's go. Sayori beams at me. It truly has been a while. It's been a while since Sayori and I have spent this much time together. I can't really say I'm not enjoying it either. Sayori. About what happened earlier? What do you mean? You know, between Yuri and Natsuki? Does that kind of thing happen often? No. That's really the first time I've ever seen them fight like that. I promise they're both wonderful people. You don't hate them, do you? No, I don't hate them. I just wanted your opinion, that's all. I can see why they make good friends with you. Phew. You know, Creamy, it's nice that I get to spend time with you in the club. But I think seeing you get along with everyone is what makes me the happiest. And I think everyone really likes you too. That's... Every day is gonna be so much fun. looks like Sayori still hasn't gone to the kind of situation I'm in.
Trip was born, the throne awaits. I see your warns of a deadly fate.
Oh my god.
Give up your children, separate.
Give up your children?
Give them to me.
Your children, hand them over.
This is cursed.
Yeah, that's Patrick.
This is cursed. See them niggas? Fuck them niggas. I'm gonna kill them. They're dead. No, but first I'm gonna corner them. Watch this shit. Take me, I'll take you out.
Sure, being friends with them and being friends with everyone is nice, but does it really need to stop there? Well, we'll just have to see what the future holds, Sayori. I pat Sayori on the shoulder. Pat her on the head, stupid. I said that more to myself than to her, but it's easy to use Sayori as an eternal monologue sometimes. As the guy currently monologuing.
Let's get this shit.
Okay, yeah. Let's do this. Alright, finally, I can end off stream now.
Let's get this shit. Let's get this shit. Let's get this shit.
How long have I been streaming for again? Almost 2 hours.
Yeah, we've interrupted how many times?
About a good, 20 plus times.
Hey, that's a new record.
Honestly, yeah. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and end off stream because, yeah, I need to, yeah.
Now just wait till next break. It's Thanksgiving.
Wait, next week is Thanksgiving?
No, we got things.
Oh, I'm about to say next Friday they better not have freaking.
We gonna have a week off that time.
Ending stream, lol.
Hey, come here.
No, I hear it. Top in the morning. Top in the morning.
Am I live yet? Yes, okay, yeah. Alright, yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and end off stream. This was DDLC. I really need to start playing this game more.
I hate myself.
Good for you,
We all
bro.
do.
Also, low key, I might go and play this game Monday. Like on stream, I might stream this Monday. Just for fun. Well, not for fun, just to progress. Considering I'm gonna be like editing the rest of the week. But yeah. Actually, yeah, I'm gonna stream this game Monday if I don't have anything to do. So yeah, expect to stream Monday. So yeah, I will be at.
What happened?
Don't worry about it. Broke my leg.
Rip. Okay. Anyways.
I had a music.
Rock rap.
Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and end off stream. Thank y'all for watching. I'm almost hitting like the 2-hour mark, but I'm gonna just hit it at like not 2 hours because I refuse to stay streaming for another 4 minutes. All right. Thank y'all so much for watching. Again, I'm gonna see y'all with DDLC Plus Monday. Bye bye. See ya. See you guys.
Yeah, play a game now.
Huh?
Say see you to the people. I'm ending stream.
Yeah, later.
Bye-bye.
Whatever.
Bye, random people.